little Anchorage right here to the left, and then another little one around the corner.
You're going in that small one then?
Yeah, we're going in that small one. Yep. Taking the next left. It shows room in there for probably like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably, yeah, a dozen boats. So we'll see if there's already 20 boats where a dozen should be.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some fast boats catching up to you.
Oh no.
They look like they might be fishermen though.
Well, a lot of these people are towing their 18-foot Boston whalers and stuff, so they can zip around when you're in your anchor. Like those guys anchor and they go wherever they want to go.
Wherever they want to go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
They don't have that luxury.
No. Tow our limited boat like that.
Yeah.
All right, we are approaching Grace Harbour, and fingers crossed for a good Anchorage. Oh, I might have to go down and pee, so I'm ready for this to begin. Whenever you find the magic spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go pee before we do that.
yeah, I know.
Follow that sailboat in, I guess.
I
We're
guess
going
so.
slow. everybody's in the next spot over. Why is everybody over here?
I got a mermaid on my boat.
This is the primo spot according to the books.
Huh.
I don't think there's anything that says we have to be in here. I mean, it looks like there's room. But we don't have to. But we can go. There's a stern tie spot right there.
I'd rather not stern tie, but
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's next to that boat too. We'd be really close to it. Oh, maybe they're on it. Oh, they're on it. Never mind.
that sailboat moving over there. That one right there.
Yeah, that one's moving, I think.
Anchor right where that sailboat is. Maybe he's gonna anchor there.
He's moving right now.
Right, anchor right where that sailboat was.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. It looks pretty shallow, but 12:10. We can get over there and see what it is. The tide is going to be as much as we say just subtract about 13 for the tide
Maybe he's gonna anchor right there.
because we're at high tide right now.
Wonder where he's going. He might plan on anchoring right there.
We might be heading for one of those for a stern tie spot.
'Cause right where he's at, that'd be a perfect place to
Yeah.
anchor.
He doesn't look like he's anchoring. Looks like he's still scouting. Yeah, that looks like a great anchor right there. Yeah. Everybody going mostly the same way. Okay.
Doesn't look so big when we're in here though.
No, it doesn't, but I mean it's not super deep, so hopefully pretty well.
Well, it's 40 feet, so that's still fairly deep
Still
for
really
us.
deep. I know.
We gotta let all our line out.
Yeah.
We can go around the corner and do that one spot.
That's wherever you feel most comfortable. I think there's room here, but it's tight. And I mean, it gets fairly shallow up where that little boat is.
Yeah, there's nothing. It's past that boat.
Yeah.
We're fine on depth.
Okay. Yeah, we're still.
We might actually be able to go behind these boats.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's actually that's a better option. Yeah.
27 feet of water.
Okay. Let's go to the end of the chain.
Hold on.
Yep, I'm not going until you tell me.
Let's see here. All right, go ahead.
That's 40 to the water.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go at the end of the chain.
I'll need to let it settle at all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
You at the end of the chain?
That's the end of the chain.
I'll probably let a little more out later.
Okay.
Just have to see how it swings here, how everything settles down.
Yeah, it looks like it's catching.
Try and see how these other guys, how their anchors are.
The wind's pushing us over the anchor, I think.
That's what it's doing everybody else too.
Yeah, we're like straight up down now.
Gotta do precision anchoring around here.
I see 24 boats, not including us.
24?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
We'll see what happens. 29 feet here.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always adjust if we need to.
Yep.
Alright, let me go shut off the engines.
Yeah.
It's cooler up here. Oh, what time is it? 3 o'clock?
Does it show we're on the...
Oh, 2:20.
It shows the anchor's on the right side of us.
Yeah, the chain's going down that way a little.
Yeah.
It was straight down, but more.
I didn't think we were that close to
we'd-
that guy, but... We'll just have to pay attention. We'll just have to watch. He's stern tied.
He's stern tied. Yeah.
And if we have to, I guess we pull up and stern tie off that way.
Okay. Yeah, there's still some places to stern tie here.
It's a long ways away, even though it looks close.
I know. Yeah, I don't think we're on top of anybody in any way, shape, or form.
Everybody's got to be friendly in here.
Yeah.
Somebody's anchor gave way and they're on the rocks and people are trying to push it off. It's on the Coast Guard channel there.
Oh, man.
People are on shore and they're trying to keep the boat from getting banged up on the beach.
Oh, yikes. All right, welcome to Grace Harbour. We're anchored, hopefully in a good spot.
Yeah, just have to keep an eye on it for a while. It's nice thing about anchoring 2 or 3 o'clock, you can watch it all day and make sure it swings the right way. Of course, that doesn't mean after dark when the tides change, it'll change it, but it gives you a pretty good idea though.
A little tiny peace of mind.
A little tight anchoring in here.
For sure.
Be nice to have a laser that shot across that so I could see where everybody's at, but
Yeah.
we're kind of in the middle of everybody right now, so.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens when the...
These people are swimming. There's people in bikinis jumping in the water.
I think it's warm. That's the whole point.
It says 66 on this.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I guess I'll go.
Leave this on for a little while so we can check we need to really watch our anchor there for a little while.
Yep, sounds good. I'm going to get all my stuff moved downstairs and then go turn off the windlass because I didn't do that. And open a hatch because it is hot as Hades downstairs.